Do you put as much energy and focus into experiencing the joy in your life as you do with all of your other priorities or obligations? One thing that I've noticed with clients, with myself, and also with students is that joy is rarely treated with the same level of planning, prioritization, in the way that we have all of our other to-do list items for work, for picking up the kids, dropping them off at school, XYZ. Yet our levels of happiness contribute to so much to our health on all levels, from our physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual health and well-being. And also, scientific evidence suggests that positive emotions can really help make life longer, healthier, richer, more fulfilling. And there are countless studies showing that people who reported higher levels of happiness and just general positive well-being ate more fruits and vegetables, slept deeper, exercised more often or moved their body every day, had strong support systems and community, along with dozens of other benefits. Plus, we obviously want to feel happy or at ease or more at peace or joy, even if that was the only benefit, right? Just feeling that feeling. Because this is such an important topic, I want to share with you how you can easily integrate this into your schedule to find more joy and experience this and make it a priority. Number one, find something that you can do every single day. So this should be easy enough. It's like a small win. You can do it in your regular schedule as is, like reading for 10 minutes or 20 minutes, snuggling your pet, breathing in fresh air outside, chatting with a loved one on the phone or FaceTime or in real life, or getting outside more to walk. Whatever this looks like for you, make it something that you are able to do every single day and that would really make you feel happy or peaceful or at ease if you were able to include it in your day. So remember that it doesn't have to be such a big event. It doesn't have to be this grand thing. The magic is really in the small things that you do consistently with good intention. So once you decide what that actual action is, identify exactly when you're going to do it every day. Let's get really logistic here. So if you're going to get outside, maybe you plan on eating your lunch outside every day and then going on for a 15-minute walk before heading back into the office. Or maybe you want to wrap up your day with a really joyful experience. So you plan for a relaxing evening or nighttime routine that includes a bath or FaceTime chat with a friend or a loved one. So I want to know, do you have a practice that you do already every day for joy? Let me know below so that I can see what all of us come up with and also what will help other people get some ideas too. Number two, find something else that you can do weekly. So we got the daily, now I want you to focus on something weekly. And this might be something that requires like a touch more planning, maybe like a little bit more time than you're able to give every single day, but it's totally doable every single week. So maybe you have a hobby that you love, but you haven't made it a consistent practice, like painting, which is something that I love to do, and that's actually on my list. Or maybe it's dedicating time to learn a new skill or work on a really big passion project that you have. So this is something that I'm focused on every single weekend now that my husband Jesse and I are building our home in nature. That has been such a passion project, and we are going to our property every single weekend and really learning how to care for it and having this huge project that we're working on every single weekend, not only together, is already so fun and it's adding so much joy to our lives, and also we're learning a lot of new skill sets like gardening. So with this, I want you to try to pick ideally the same day every week if you're able to create some consistency for yourself in this weekly joy goal. So whether that's a Wednesday night class to break up your week or a Sunday afternoon plan that you have with your family or doing this new hobby. The third thing is finding something to look forward to monthly. So we have daily, weekly, and now we're focusing on the month at hand. And these are things that might maybe cost more money, or even just be a little bit more time consuming or more resources or energy are catered towards it. So this might look like planning a date night out with your partner, with your girlfriends, meeting up with your friends for a fun outing on the weekend or some sort, or taking a day trip to explore more of where you live, or like being a tourist in your own city, volunteering for a nonprofit. Something to keep in mind with your monthly joy activity is really to plan ahead of time when you're going to do it. So it's also nice to have it on your calendar. It's also a little easier to make sure you're completing your daily and weekly joy plans because they happen so frequently. But with monthly, it can suddenly be like the 30th of the month and you realize you completely forgot to plan it. So be sure to plan it and put it on your calendar. So when you're doing this process, I really recommend that you get specific. Pick the same week every day. So for example, let's say that you pick the first Saturday of every month and that's gonna be your date night out. And if it already happens, and let's say that you have another monthly joy activity, you can always put that on the calendar. You can have a few for that month, but it just helps you stay accountable. The next thing, number 4, of course, you guessed, is to do something quarterly. So these are those really special things that help you feel great, help you feel amazing and relaxed. So I love having something on a quarterly basis that's special because it really helps remind me also to stay in the present moment, to hit pause, to reflect on all of the months that typically fly by for most of us. So something like getting a facial, a massage, attending a workshop. It could be planning a weekend trip with your partner or a little getaway with your great friends or your family, or just having some downtime to pause for yourself, to slow down. So lastly, I want you to find those things that you absolutely love to do but can only do yearly. So this will look so different for everyone, but it could be an annual week-long vacation out of town or having some friends come visit you. We are all so different, and all of these daily, weekly, quarterly, yearly joy goals are going to be different for your lifestyle, your obligations, your interest, but the key thing I want you to walk away with is the importance of finding these things that bring you joy and bring awareness to the things that light you up so that you can do more of them every day, or every week, or every quarter, or every year. And here's a little extra health benefit to all of this planning I'm having you do. Research has found that the ways to boost happiness is to have something to look forward to in addition to actually doing that action. So this means by just planning something in advance can give you just as much happiness as the actual activity that you're gonna be doing. Isn't that awesome? I want that. I want like a double joy factor here. So it's more reason to get out your calendar and to start planning for it, journal, really just think about all of these joy moments. And having these moments every single day, sprinkled throughout your week, your month, your quarter, on a consistent basis are really gonna help contribute to your overall well-being. And also, it'll give you just something fun to look forward to. And one more thing I recommend you do is to take note of how these new practices that you're adding into your life, whether it's daily, weekly, or monthly, are making you feel. When you're bringing awareness to all of these moments that are bringing you joy and peace and ease and things that support you, you're more likely to stick with them in the long term. And I walk you through an entire process and practice for doing this in my free guide for creating healthy habits with ease. So be sure to download that. Again, it's completely for free, so just download that by clicking the link around this video. And if you liked this video, let me know by sharing your biggest takeaway. And also, if you have a few joyful practices that you already implement in your life, let me know what those are so we can all share some ideas. And if you need any extra inspiration or a daily dose of healthy recipes or nutrition and health education, be sure to head to my website, nutritionstripped.com, and also follow me on Instagram because that's where I inspire some day-to-day with some tips and tricks behind the scenes. So I hope that you have a really beautiful day, and remember, health is a daily practice.